ROBLOX GFX. So first you're going to want to download Blender. So on your search engine, just search up Blender and I don't know why my search engine is Yahoo. It's usually Google, but let's try that again. Blender. Okay. I don't know why it's going through Yahoo, but it should be right here, and this should be how the website looks. So we're not going to use the newest version, we're actually going to use an older one. So to find that, just press download and then previous versions and click right here, and then you can find the one for your computer. So mine is right here. This is the one I have downloaded. So once you have your Blender downloaded, open up ROBLOX Studio. If you like, you could select a new base plate, but I have one for GFXs, so I'm going to use that one. So to have your character exported, you're going to need to download a load character plugin. So make sure you have Toolbox opened up, and then you're going to go to plugin right here. Then you're going to look for load character and make sure you select the free one. So this is the free one. It should come up like this, but I already have it, so just press install. And once you have that installed, go up here to the top and press plugins and then load character. So then you can load your character, and then make sure you have spawn at origin selected, and then click spawn R6. Then your character should load like this. If you like, you could customize your character and change the face and everything. Once you're done customizing your character, you are going to right click and press export selection, and you're going to save it to where you'd like. I have a folder for this, so I'm going to save it there. And then click save. If your character exported, you're going to want a room model. So there are a lot of room model creators. I'll put some link in the description. The one I'm going to use is by you. So to find a model by that person, we're going to go to models, and then click this line here, and then type the person's user, and then click apply. Let's see this one. Okay, so I finally decided I'm going to use this one, and you're going to export it the same way you exported your character. So right click, export selection, and save it to where you want. So because room models they take up quite a lot of space, so it's going to take a while to export. Depending on your computer, it might take longer or shorter. So I'll be back with you once it's done exporting. Okay, now that my room model and character is exported, you're going to want to close Blender. ROBLOX Studio. So what you're going to do is you're going to open the woman rig linked in the description down below, and you are going to press download. Once it's downloaded, you could open it from here, but I have two Blenders, so it might open up another Blender that I have. So once you have Blender opened up, you are just gonna click anywhere, and then press File, Open, and then you open your woman rig file. So it should pop up just like this, and to move, all you have to do is press Shift and F on your keyboard, and to move around you use W, A, S, and D. Also, to change your viewing angle, you just use your trackpad or mouse, and yeah. So what we're going to do is you're going to right click on the head, select B on your keyboard, and drag this box to about here, and then you're going to press X delete. If you have any remaining items like I did for the head, you are just going to right click and press X and delete. So now we have to find your character's texture. So you're going to right click on the torso, and go to this cube over here and press Node Editor. Then it should be like this, and you just go to image texture and then you select this file button, and then you can look for your character. So mine is right here, so I'm going to click on that. Once you're done, click back here and press 3D view. So now you have your character's texture. So now to import your character, you're going to press File, Import, and Wavefront OBJ, and then you're going to make sure you have OBJ selected, not MTL, OBJ. And you click on that and your character should pop up like this. Then you're going to move it to the side a little bit and using this red arrow, and then you're gonna go down and press this button to rotate it. Oh, if that happens to you, go to Tools, Set Origin and Origin to Geometry, and it should be like that. Then you're going to right click the arm and press Shift on your keyboard and click the legs, the other arm, and then the torso, and any accessories that you don't need. Then you're going to press X on your keyboard, then delete. Then you're going to right click your head, press B for some other accessories, and then you're going to press in Tools, Join. Then Set Origin, Origin to Geometry. So now that we have your head, we are going to just move it aside over here. And now we have full body input. To get a view of the material, or also known as a better view, just select this thing over here and press Material. Okay. So to import your model, you're going to go to File, Import Wavefront OBJ, and find your room model, and you're going to make sure you click OBJ again, or else it wouldn't work. So this might take a little while to import because it's a big file. Okay. So it might not come up right in front of you, and that's okay if it doesn't. Just move around to look for it, and mine is right here. So just like how we move the character, we are going to move this, and make sure to set the origin to geometry so it's easier, and yeah. You're just gonna move it to your desired position. If you have it where you want it, you could just right click on anywhere. So now we are going to need to pose your character. So this part is pretty easy. To pose a part, you're going to select one of these black lines or like rigs, and you right click, and then you could go to rotate down here, and this will move the arm. So each one of these black rigs moves a different part, as you can see here. So you can select whichever one you want and start posing. Okay, I'm all done posing, but how do I get my character from here to down there? Well, all you have to do is right click on a rig and press shift, and then right click on your head and it should select everything. Then you can move it to your desired position. So what we're going to do now is add a camera. So to add that, you go to down here, make sure you're in object mode, and then click add, camera, view camera. And then you can move it to where you like. So for me, I'm going to make this an Instagram post. So here you can change the resolution to basically whatever you want. If you wanted to render fast, you could do this by this, but like the more you do it by, the better it turns out. So I'm gonna do it by 1300 by 1300, and yeah, so just post it to where you like. So now let's see how it looks when it's all done. You go to here, the material icon, and then you click render. So this is how it's gonna look, but what about the lighting? It's really dark. Well, that's pretty easy. So there's different types of lighting, but I'm gonna show you all of them. So if you go to this world icon and click ambient occlusion, it just gives like an easy lighting, like it just lights the whole place and stuff. But another one is where you could add like your own lighting. So you can add a point sense behind the area, but that is not very good. And the last one is to add an HDRI. So an HDRI is basically like in real life lighting, and to get that, all you have to do is go to your search engine, and then you can search up HDRI lighting, and then you click here and you go to HDRIs, and then you could find a lot. So I'm not going to show the one I'm using right now because I don't want people to copy my theme, but let's say you're using this one. To get that, you just press this button and it would automatically download it. So once you have your HDRI, you are going to go to this cube box, and then you go to this cube box and then go to node editor, and then you click this world icon, and then you click plus, and this should show up. Then on your keyboard you're gonna press Shift A, and then texture, environment texture, and you're gonna put that there, and add color to color. Color to color. Okay. Then your HDRI. So go back to 3D view, and if you're in material mode, you can't like see it, but once it's rendered, you'll be able to see it. So this is how it's gonna look. So once you're happy with what you have, all you have to do is go to here, and then click, over here, and then click denoising so that it doesn't get grainy. It might take a little longer to render, but it's definitely worth it. And render image, and depending on your computer, the time to render might differ, but yeah, I'll be back when it's done. It's all done. So that took about 10 minutes, but it might be different for you. So to save your GFX, you're going to press image, save as image, and save it to where you want. And also name it to where you want. I'm just going to name it like tutorial, and then save as image. So now that our GFX is done, we are missing one step. We have to edit it. So there's a lot of different editing apps, but I use Polar. Okay, so I'm gonna open up Polar. Okay, so I'm going to find the filter that I want.